Welcome back, San Diego physicians. We have been busy since the last time you've tuned in. The California Medical Association had its annual House of Delegates meeting on October 15th and 16th weekend. Over 500 physicians attended. 32 of those doctors were San Diego County Medical Society physicians who are also on the board of directors that have been elected by you. The 32 of us went to Sacramento, and for 2 days we were in a big room where we talked about 6 major topics. Two of the topics that were most engaging at the House of Delegates meeting, from my standpoint, were number 1, MACRA, and number 2, the maintenance of certification. MACRA is a law that's going to affect on January 1st, 2017. There's a lot of moving parts to MACRA, and they're still being sorted out. It's actually still in the comment period. As physicians, I recommend that you absolutely get up to speed on where MACRA is right now, and then if you have some issues or concerns with it, you can still participate in the comment period. There are at least 2 excellent resources for MACRA. Number 1 is the CMA website, and number 2 is the AMA website. And they are both up to date on the most recent legislation on how MACRA stands as of right now. Number 2, which I thought was even more contentious, if you can believe that, is maintenance of certification. We had a lively debate or discussion with the president of the ABMS, as well as with Paul Tierstein, who's a local San Diego physician, where we talked about the pros and cons of MOC. This was well received by the House of Delegates and seems to be quite contentious on exactly how physicians would like MOC to evolve moving forward. I would like to hear your comments on it, so if you could please, 1, check the CMA website out to see what the final report was on what we discussed, and then number 2, email me and let me know your thoughts, because that would be interesting for all of us to know what we should advocate for moving forward. 2 people I'd like to give a special shout out to is number 1, Ted Mazur. Ted Mazur is a practicing ENT doctor here in San Diego County, and he is now president-elect of the California Medical Association. His presidency term begins in the fall of 2017. Congratulations, Ted. The second person I'd like to give a shout out to is Lase Ajayi. Lase is now the California Medical Association YPS chair, Young Physician Section chair. And that is also a notable development, and we will keep an eye out, and thank you to Lase for everything you do. One question that I've been getting frequently in my email box is, why did CMA take a neutral position on AB 72? AB 72 is the bill that was recently signed by Governor Jerry Brown that is trying to avoid surprise patient billing when non-contracted physicians see patients in contracted facilities. There seems to be quite a bit of information and misinformation surrounding this bill and CMA's position. I would like you to, if you have time and are interested, to view the CMA On Demand webinar, where our own Janice Norman, who is the Chief of Legislative Affairs, specifically talks about AB 72 and why CMA took its position. Also, CMA has put out a frequently asked questions document on the AB 72, and I would reference you to that document as well. Don't forget to vote on the November 8th election, our general election. There are a number of propositions on that ballot, and the California Medical Association has recommended a support position for 6 of the propositions and a against vote on 2 of the propositions. The most notable yes proposition is Proposition 56. This is the $2 tax on tobacco. The revenue of the money generated from that tax will go toward Medi-Cal. Out of the no propositions, the most notable one is no on 61. That is a complicated proposition which is not well worded, and I would reference you to the CMA website where you can learn more about that. But we are recommending a no position on that ballot, on that proposition. Finally, we have a magazine that goes out to every physician in San Diego County called the San Diego Physician Magazine. It's been going out for years, and hopefully you've been receiving yours and reading it. The upcoming issue in December, we would like to feature a section on medical missions. So any of you out there who participate in medical missions or would like to go on a medical mission or just happen to know a lot about it, please email me so we can be sure to include it in the December issue. Thank you so much, and until next time.